2, 1. Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. It's actually good morning. It's 11:30 here on Eastern Time. Super excited to say hello to you guys once again. Monroe Mann here. And today's topic is keep going, keep going, keep going. This is inspired by a number of people and things going on in my life, and I'm sure things are going on in your life. So as you know, I got the channel monetized 2 weeks ago. Started to get a few super chats, which was great, and like $60 so far in super chats this month. And also launched memberships and got the first 3 memberships already. That was on the first day, and I was thinking, oh my gosh, this is amazing. This is so great. It's already taking off, and maybe we'll get like 3 new memberships a day, and within a month I'll be making a living doing this. And then now it's the 3rd day, and what's up, Yasmin? 3rd day, and I'm reminded now of the quote, nothing is ever as good or as bad as it first appears. Nothing is ever as good or as bad as it first appears. And so again, thinking first, oh, I'm never going to get this channel monetized. It's going to take forever. Is it going to happen? And guess what? So that was me thinking the worst. And then guess what? It did get monetized. What's up, CDP? Great to see you. So it got monetized. So that goes to the side of it is nothing is as bad as it first seems. At first I was thinking I'm not going to get the channel monetized, and it did. Then as soon as it got monetized, wow. By the way, and I'm not saying this for any reason other than just sharing an experience here. And I'm asking you to apply this to your own life as well. Then on the first day of it getting monetized, I got a whole bunch of super chats, and I got a bunch over the last week. But over the last 2 days, so anyway, I'm thinking, oh, remember, the quote is nothing is as good or as bad as it first appears. So then it was like, oh my gosh, this is so amazing. This is so amazing. Oh my gosh, I'm going to become a YouTube star overnight, and I'm going to be making massive money, this and that. But remember, nothing is good or as bad as it first appears. So I should have tempered that expectation. Because then the last 2 days, didn't get any new memberships, didn't get any new super chats, and I'm not asking you guys to do that. I am, but I'm not doing this as a ploy to get you to do that. I'm just sharing a motivational story here, which you can relate to. And I started to do some member-only posts because there are 3 people who subscribed as a member, and I figured let me start giving some content to those people. And I shared with one of the members, just sharing more heartfelt details than I'm sharing maybe on a live stream about how I'm feeling about this and that. And this person shared something privately in that member chat saying, look, I know how you feel because I have a project, something similar that I've been working on for 4 years, and I'm thinking about shutting it down because I thought it was going to become my full-time job, and it hasn't, and it's been 4 years, and she actually helped inspire me because I realized, wow, first of all, she's been trying for 4 years, but it's not even as long as I've been doing this YouTube for 18 years. And after 18 years, I finally got it monetized, and I'm getting disappointed because I'm not becoming a millionaire a day, 2 weeks after the channel gets monetized, right? So again, what I'd say, nothing is as good or as bad as it first appears. You've got to keep going. You got to keep that in mind all the time because when things are going really great, you're going to get way too cocky. And I was getting really cocky about a week ago. When I was on the cruise, I'm thinking, oh my gosh, this is awesome. This is taking off. And then like 3 days ago, when I launched the memberships, I'm feeling a little bit too cocky. And then you come back down to earth and you go, oh my gosh, no, I haven't got any new members or super chats recently. And then you think the worst on the opposite end, and then you start, instead of being too cocky, you have no self-esteem whatsoever, and you think, I'm such an idiot for thinking that somehow that I was going to be different, that I was going to be the exception, that I was going to make it happen. And my advice to you and to me and to that member, I'm not going to share that person's name because I don't want to share that publicly, is keep going. And my friend, Jonathan Stewart, he's a screenwriter, and he's also a fellow TEDx speaker, and he gives me some motivation here and then sometimes. When I was first trying to get this channel monetized, when I started this summer with the live streaming and started to realize, wow, I'm getting people watching me and I'm getting watch time. After the first 2 weeks, I was exhausted doing these live streams every day and seeing the snail progress. It was absolutely crazy. But he kept saying, Monroe, keep going. Keep going. And it's not something I don't know. It's not something you don't know either. I was reading a book recently. I forget which one it was. Oh, was it here? Yeah. It was this book, I think, here. The Rewired Brain. And I think he was saying there's really nothing new under the sun psychologically. We all know what we need to do. So it's not about you being taught something brand new. For example, by watching my live streams, you're not going to learn something amazingly new. You're going to be reminded of what you need to do and that what you already know that you need to do, but you're not doing it because you're forgetting to do it. For example, saving up 6 months worth of expenses in your bank account. Everybody knows that. And if you don't know that, well, then you haven't been reading any finance books. But even if you have been reading finance books, how diligently have you been doing something like that? Point being is, I'm trying to remind you all, and myself, again, these motivational speeches are as equally for me as is for you. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Let me read on some of these chat messages here. Yasmin's here. How are you? CDP says I deserve 1 million subscribers. Thank you so much. You know what was depressing me yesterday? I'm not crying. I have this sniffling problem. I'm still getting over a cold. So anyway, yesterday I went on a chat GPT and I went on to Grok, which is the X version of AI. And I did a whole bunch of questions to them saying, hey, this is how many subscribers I started with in June. This is how many I have now. And this has been my growth rate from of watch time over the last three months, blah, 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 blah. The channel just got monetized. Like, how long is it going to take before I'm making $3,000 a month? Which is not a lot of money, but it's enough that I can say, okay, cool. I don't have to worry about other things. It was depressing. And I was saying, like, how much with the current watch time and this and that. I mean, I got 75 hours of watch time yesterday on one live stream. And I asked ChatGPT and Grok, is this good? They said, that is very good. And I said, it's over 1.5 hours. They said, that's still an incredible amount of watch time. And the fact that you're getting 6,000 to 9,000 views, I'm thinking, okay, that's very cool. That's complimentary. And then I said, okay, well, my channel in about 2 weeks is probably going to get monetized to show ads. And I'm trying to learn about how to do the ads, because basically an ads can show like every 10 minutes on the live stream. And I have to say, all right, guys, we're going to come to a commercial break now, and stick around, and I hope you'll watch the ad. And I'm thinking, okay, cool. How much is that going to bring in? And I did all that calculations and said, based on all the data, and this is from Grok and from ChatGPT, from all the data that you've shared here, we expect that you'll be making between $50 and $150 a month from ads. And I'm thinking, what? What? Are you crazy? You serious? That's how much I'm going to be making for all of this effort from doing like a live stream every single day or 2 live streams a day for maybe 1 to 2 hours each. I was like, oh my gosh. I said, okay, I've got 3,500 subscribers. So I'm almost at 3,600. Actually, I'm at 3,000. I'm almost at 3,700. I mean, so the good news is every time I'm doing these live streams, I'm getting more and more subscribers. So that's the good thing. We'll come back to that in a second. I said, how many subscribers do I need to make $3,000 a month? And both Grok and ChatGPT said, you're going to need between 75,000 and 100,000 subscribers. I'm thinking, oh my gosh. oh my gosh, how long is it going to take for me to get to 75,000 to 100,000 subscribers? But this is why I titled this live stream, Keep Going. Keep going. And why I just mentioned that every single time I do a live stream, I'm getting between 20 and 50 new subscribers. So that's good news. I mean, it's growing. It's not like my channel was before where in 1 year, I'd maybe get 150 new subscribers. Now I'm getting 150 new subscribers in 3 days, 4 days, 5 days, maybe 6 days. But it is still difficult. It is so hard to keep going, especially because I have absolutely no idea how much money can be made from this. Can you actually make a living? You look online. You look online for data about YouTubers and how much money they make, but it's like some secret society. It is more top secret than the United States military's highest level of SCI, secured compartmentalized information. Because even nobody knows, even ChatGPT and Grok have no idea. You ask like how much is this person making, and by doing exactly what? I don't know. So literally I am just going blind. I'm flying blind here, and it's hard to keep the faith. And think about this for your own life. It is hard to keep the faith. Moving forward on something when you don't know if or when it's going to work. And yet, that kind of separates the winners from the losers in life, doesn't it? I mean, you think about those Olympic athletes. I've done some studies on that, and just they train 8 hours a day, 6 days a week, for years and years and years. And then there's one runner. He spent all this time going to the Olympics, and he had one event that he got to compete in. One event. And he misheard the gun shooting, the starting pistol. And he had a false start. And in the Olympic rules for running that particular race, if you have a false start, you are done. You're out of the race forever. You're disqualified and you're out of the Olympics for that race. Why do they do that? Because too many runners were trying to jump the gun. They were trying to just gamble and go, okay, I bet he's going to pull the gun now, and they just go off. And then it would ruin the whole race for everybody else. They'd have to restart, and this would happen over and over again. So they decided, if you jump the gun, you're done. So that guy had to go home, back to his country. He didn't even get to compete. He didn't even get to lose because he didn't even get to run. What's the same advice for him? Keep going. Keep going. Get up and keep going. Let me read some of these comments. 3M says only cats. Only fans for cats. Only cats. Only cats would make a lot of money, 3M. Let's monetize the idea. Play Tarkov and stream it, and you can make money like that, says Vlad. What's up, Johnny Blaze? This isn't Rocco. My name is Monroe. What's going on? Kelly Fisher. Don't forget to hit like. It's free. That's right, CDP. 100%. Why? We should be at 5. We're stuck at 4 likes. Come on, guys. We're in the YouTube live streaming Olympics here, and we're at least getting to 10 likes so we can get the bronze medal. How it goes bronze medal, silver medal, gold medal, then the palladium medal, the platinum medal, the rhodium medal, the tungsten medal, and then finally, we came up with another medal yesterday, titanium. Titanium medal is the highest we've got so far. And Zach says, and now you have 11 people watching, you've made it. I don't know, again, I don't know if that's a compliment or a criticism. The fact that I have 25 people here watching is remarkable. And I was checking too that if you have a live stream average watch time of 30 seconds or more, apparently that is considered pretty good, especially if you do a long-form live stream that's more than 30 minutes. And I do. Sometimes I've got 45 seconds, sometimes I've got a minute. So it's working. And this is moving forward in the right direction. But the question is, like, wow. I mean, the thought of it being another 18 years and then finally I'm making a living on YouTube, that's exhausting. That's overwhelming. But as we talked about yesterday or the other day, you can't focus so far in the future. You got to focus on today. Is it a big deal right now for me to get on here for an hour and do a live stream? Absolutely not. So can I do one live stream per day for the rest of my life? Easy. That's no problem. But the thought of doing a live stream every day for the rest of my life and not making a living from it, that is overwhelming, and that's how you end up quitting. And so that's where the idea of is just keep going. Do one more live stream. And for whatever you're doing, and for that member who was talking to me in the community, don't shut down the store. Keep that eBay store up for a little bit longer. Try another method. Do this, like read this book, $100 million leads. Because if that's what you need, if you want to get an eBay store successful, you need lots of leads, and then you need to make incredible offers. And the offers is the other book. He wrote another book called $100 Million Offers, which is another great book that you guys should all check out too. Christopher Bristol saying, you want Coke or Diet Coke? Coke, 100%. Zach says, this is supposed to be a motivational speech. Yeah, and it is. And the idea is to keep going. Abraham Lincoln once said, you can please some of the people all the time, all the people some of the time. You can't please all the people all the time. So, of course, there are going to be some people who watch me and say that didn't motivate me. So that's fine. I can't please everybody. And there are people who are coming in and out of this live stream as we're going. Right now, it went from 25 to 17. Now we're at 27. That's fine. All I can do is do my best to share what I can with everybody and inspire you. So, and Matthew says, do I have an OnlyFans? No. A lot of people have told me if I just did that, I would probably be making lots of money. But unfortunately, I have self-respect and I have standards, and I'm not going to do that. And in my high school yearbook, when I graduated, I wrote as my quote, everyone had a chance to write a quote. Mine was, I'd rather be a poor, honest fellow than a rich piece of crap. And I could be rich very easily in this world. I could be a crooked lawyer. I could be a criminal. I think I'd be a really good criminal because I'm super smart and I think I could outfox law enforcement. But I have standards, I have morals, and I'm not going to be doing that. And Randy says, cast all your anxiety on him. I guess he's talking about Jesus. Because he cares for you. Be self-controlled and alert. Your enemy devil prowls around like a roaring lion. That is true. I always say that when you want to quit something, it's the devil. Whenever there's something in your head going, oh, I think you should give up. I think you should quit. I think you should shut down. I think you should shut down your company. I think you should break up with your girl. Or, I think we should stop trying to make the relationship work. Or I should stop trying to get a better job. Or whatever. I'd stop trying to find a boyfriend or girlfriend. Or I'm always going to be single. Any of that negative thinking, I believe that's the devil trying to get you to quit. Because every time a dream is given up on, the devil wins. And whether you believe in God or not, it's a great analogy. Depression is caused by the devil. Why? Because the devil wants you to fail. And if the devil can keep you depressed and miserable, he wins. The devil doesn't want you smiling, successful, happy, inspiring other people. All of the spammers here in this live chat, on all my live chat, that's the devil trying to get me to quit through those people. So I hope you guys, you spammers, are happy to be an agent of the devil. Not good to be an agent of the devil, people. And Clausen says, I think I'm going to keep going from this channel. Clausen, that's fine. You can come, you can go. I'm not here to please absolutely everybody. It's not going to work. I'm just being who I am, being unique to myself and trying to remind people to keep going. Let's see. I'm going to remove that comment there from Ben, from that guy. Okay, trolls we rule, family we cool, haters we maul. One in the chamber says, you're weird, another online beggar. Okay, yeah, we'll remove that comment. I don't like when people say online beggars because someone's trying to provide a service. It's a business. That's what this is. It is a business. It may not be making millions of dollars right now, but it is a business. And you should never be ashamed of asking people to buy your services. And I think that's a big problem that I think a lot of people have in society when they're trying to start a business. People try to shame them into thinking, stop asking me to buy your stuff. If you're trying to sell life insurance, you have to talk to your friends and say, hey, do you want to buy life insurance? And it's awkward. Hey, I'm starting a financial practice. Hey, I'm now a real estate agent. Hey, anyone who doesn't run a business doesn't understand. All of those professions are extremely difficult. And being a YouTuber or YouTube live streamer, it is exactly the same thing. You're trying to sell a service. And you have to be willing to say, hey, support my business. But the other way of looking at it is it's about trying to share with other people the value of the offer that you're making. So if anyone doesn't want to support the channel, that's fine. That's your prerogative. You don't have to. That's the beauty of living in a free world. No one is telling you, or a free country or whatever. No one's saying you have to support anything. You don't have to like. You don't have to subscribe. You don't have to spend any time here. All I'm sharing is my experience. I know there are a lot of people who are struggling as YouTubers, and I'm certainly doing worse than a lot of others who are making a lot more money, but I'm doing better than 95% of YouTubers at this point because the channel got monetized. And that's the big thing in my life right now, and I'm sharing it with you guys. It's not me begging. I'm not criticizing anybody here who doesn't have the money, who doesn't have the interest in spending the money. Because again, if the channel gets monetized with the ads, your just being here is going to be giving me money because I'm going to be getting the ad revenue. So if you don't like that, I mean, it's a reality. A lot of YouTube makes their money from people like me. I am part of that ecosystem now where of the memberships that I have now and of the super chats that I've gotten, YouTube got 30%. And YouTube exists because of the people who are spending money on the monetized YouTubers. So don't be criticizing the people who are saying, hey, support the channels, because those monetized YouTubers and the people who are paying the money to YouTubers like me and others are the reason you have free content on here. You should be grateful for all of the advertisers who are saying, hey, I'm going to put ads onto a monetized YouTuber's channel to allow people who just want to watch for free to benefit. I love you guys, all of you, because you are all supporting this channel in any way, shape, or form, even the people who are spammers. Why? Because the spammer just gave me a great little topic to talk about. Because recognizing that, guess what? Even the spammers are paying bills for YouTubers. Even the spammers are paying my bills. And just be grateful. Be grateful for everybody. Not be grateful for me. Not be grateful to YouTube. Not be grateful to the people who are paying the YouTubers. It's grateful for everybody. I'm grateful to you for watching. I'm grateful to the people who occasionally super chat for giving me a little bonus of support. I'm super grateful for the people who are members because they're giving me a little hope that maybe I can make money from this. And if I'm eventually in 2 weeks, I'm able to show ads, I'm grateful for you guys who are watching the ads because you guys are helping too. And I hope that you guys are grateful to me too for coming and sharing my knowledge, expertise, humor, and all that. And I've got 10 likes and 27 people here watching, so certainly there's some benefit here. Let me read some more. Some people telling me that I am weird. Thank you very much. Someone's telling me that I am his or her hero. I don't know. And we have, let me see what else we got here. Ben, someone else is saying, amen. What is Grandpa yapping about, says Lemonade. I need to brush my own teeth, says Twism. Oh, no. Rocco Tribbiani is the only person who can brush my teeth. And what else have we got here in the chat? Aaron says, hello, guy. We have, and you don't have to study to know that, says Marlon. I don't know what you're talking about. Again, you guys, I'm way behind on the chat all the time, so if you think I'm going to magically know what you're referring to, I don't have any idea. And Poland first. I hope Poland comes first. Whoever the Polish president is should put the Polish people before the people of any other country, 100%. Bart is asking, where's Kino Surf? Out surfing, of course. It's a beautiful day. Vibranium, Thorium, Manvent. How are you, Manvent? Manvent is a wonderful member of breakdiving. By the way, Manvent, I haven't seen you on breakdiving in the last few weeks, so hope you'll be coming back. Palladium. Are these all real? Vibranium, Thorium, Palladium, or are you just making these up? I don't know. I haven't heard of those before. Trump 2024. Yeah, if there is sanity in the world, Donald Trump is going to win again. If there's justice in the world, Donald Trump is going to win again. We're going to have to wait and see, guys. What are the most people living in America? In other words, the population, there's currently about, I think, 330 million people in America. In any given presidential election year, only about 110 million vote. And so only 1/3 of Americans vote. I always say I like the way they do it in Australia, where it's a legal requirement to vote. And if you don't vote the first time, you have to pay $100. If it happens again, you lose your driver's license. This is at least what it was when it first came out. I don't know if they've repealed the law or if they modified the law, but when it came out, I was thrilled about it. And I think it's an excellent idea because I think people who live in a country should vote for what's going on. The flip side of that, I also believe that people should only be able to vote who can prove that they actually understand the issues and aren't just voting because they've been bought or because somebody told him or her to go vote for somebody. I think we actually need to have educated voters who are leading the country in the right direction. A lot of people vote and have no idea. They know nothing about politics, know nothing about economics. They know nothing about history. And that really is scary. And that's why I think America is going downhill, because a lot of people are voting to make America very, very crappy. I don't want to make America crappy again. And Poland 2024. The only cat's idea is paying off. We offer. Okay. Jill is saying I'm awesome. And wow, we just got a super chat from somebody in a currency that I've never seen before. Let me scroll down to that. Gotta find that. What's up, Big Kev? How you doing? Let me get down to that. Manvanth 100. I think that's Indian rupees. Manvanth. Let me give a super that. That's Manvanth's first super chat on a live stream. So Manvanth, gotta say I love you, my friend. You are amazing. That 100 Indian rupee is going towards breakdiving to help support my not-for-profit, to help keep it moving forward. And I appreciate that greatly. And it's going to help keep the community alive. So thank you for that, Manvanth. You are a very, very good man indeed. So that is up there now. And I think okay, there we go. So let me just get back up to the top. And yeah, Poland is awesome. Nathan's calling me an online beggar. I'm not going to go into that whole thing. No, I'm an online performer who expects to be paid for his services. I'm an online educator who expects to be paid for his services. That's right. But maybe I'll create another character called Online Beggar. A commissioner needs 3 mechanical engineers. You can find a lot of them on my live stream because I have very intelligent people here. And thanks, Joel Grissom. I really appreciate that. Joel said, "Be nice, people. If you can't, go smoke something or eat something." This guy is absolutely awesome. He's genuine and a helpful person. I really appreciate that. And I have to remember that 90% of the people who watch my live streams actually like me. It's only a very small percentage who are haters. But that's weird how psychology works and how the human brain works. You could get 100 compliments of people telling you you're handsome or beautiful. But then there's one person who says you are the ugliest person in the world. And for some reason, that's what you think about for the entire day, rather than the 100 people who tell you you're beautiful. I mean, I've got 30 people in here. I got 12 people, 12 likes telling me, hey, you're awesome. And then one person says, online beggar, and it just gets you off into the distance. You know why that kind of just rubs me the wrong way right now? I'm such a newly monetized live streamer and YouTuber. I don't know how to do this. It's not like, and none of you do either. None of you, as far as I know, have a monetized YouTube channel. And none of you, as far as I knew, do live streams where you have the ability to have people send you money or subscribe as a member. I'm figuring this out as I go, and I'm kind of talking it out. And so I apologize if me talking it out with you grates some of you as off-putting. I have nobody to talk to about this. I don't have YouTube friends who are making a living doing this. All I have are you guys. And my friends in my actual circle, my real world, who aren't performers, who have no idea. Monroe, I don't know. I think you should ask for super chats or something. Maybe you shouldn't. I don't know. And I'm trying to figure it out. I don't want to upset anybody by making it seem like I'm a beggar. I also don't want to miss out on making money because I'm not reminding people that there's an option to do that and support the channel. So again, any advice you can give me is I am 100% all ears because I appreciate your perspectives. And Big Kev is giving a welcome to everyone. Thanks for supporting the channel by liking and subscribing. That's right, Big Kev. Thank you so much. And we got a lot of people supporting Poland in here. Hello, Surfer Liam Neeson. What's up, Base Ghost, Coast to Coast? Good to have you back again. Good to have you back again on the channel. And KM says, I don't give you crapola, dude. But you did. You just gave me a comment, which means other people are going to interact with it. You've given me watch time, which is helping me to get monetized even further. That's what you guys don't understand. Every single person who was on this live stream is supporting me, whether you realize it or not. And Joel Gritham, you're funny. Carolyn Nicole, back. Is that Carolyn Nicole? I think you are back in the house. But wasn't your last name different before? Maybe that's a different Carolyn. I couldn't do a video talking only about getting money, says Commissioner. Well, a lot of people, that's just you. I think a lot of people talk about getting money. A lot of people make lots of money just talking about how to get money. What's up, Jesse Pinkman? How's it going? Great to have you in the house. Jesus loves you. Thanks you. Poland loves you. Commissioner's a hilarious troll. Chris is bored. Thanks, only joking and bored later, man. Adios, my friend. Saying a lot of nothing. I'm getting a lot of great spam comments in here today. Yeah, Joel, weird is good. That is true. Weird is the only way to do it. Weird is the only way to do it. You can get purposeful spam, right? Well, all spam is purposeful because they're spamming on purpose. Nobody spams on accident, right? Usually that's the definition of spam, is that they're posting something to be annoying. But I think you mean you can get valuable spam. I think that's true. There is valuable spam because if it gives you something to talk about, it's fantastic. I was thinking, on YouTube, you can do members only chat. and people saying, oh, are you going to do that? Are you going to do that? And I thought about it, but then I realized if I do members only chat, then I don't know. Let me just ask. I'm just curious. I'm just curious what you guys think. Would members only chat help me or hurt me? Help, hurt. So, because some people, here's the theory. Some people are saying, if you do members only chat, a members only chat, public live stream, but only members can chat. On the plus side, it's going to encourage people to become members. And it's also, I'm not going to get interrupted constantly by the chat messages because there are not many members right now. So that means I could just give it an uninterrupted monologue on a particular topic. So maybe I could do a members only live chat when it's something I just want to talk for 30 minutes without getting interrupted. I could basically do that. But on the other hand, maybe that's going to turn other viewers away because they're not going to have an opportunity to talk with others, and they're not going to become a member. So that's a tough decision, and I haven't really figured that out yet. Jesse says, I can't type in the members chat since I'm not, don't worry, I went all the way down to the bottom. Let me catch back up and go back up. Oh my, we've got so many things here. Weird is good, that's right. And chat is slow, but I am awesome. I got to catch up with everybody. I want to try to give everyone some love. And thank again, Manvanth. Manvanth is the greatest of all time on this chat right now. Austin says, I don't think NPCs who just look at headlines and vote ensures representation. I don't know what an NPC is. Should I? Or are you trying to hide, say something inappropriate that shouldn't be? KM says, don't spend it all in one place. Yeah, those 100 rupees, just so you know, it turns out it's $1.20 in American dollars, which, hey, that's going to help the servers at the not-for-profit breakdiving.io. And Manva says it's not much. Can I tell you this, guys? It's not the amount that counts, it's the thought that counts. And that applies in life in general. Just the fact that Manvanth said, you know what, I support this guy enough, I'm going to give him $1. I appreciate it so much. This is why I know how difficult it is to perform and get paid nothing for it. That when I was in Cozumel, there was a guy playing guitar at a restaurant and there was no one at the restaurant. And he had a beautiful voice. And his guitar playing was fantastic. And I just stood out on the street and watched him play 2 songs. And I was about to leave. And I said, gotta give this guy some support. And I went and I gave that guy, I had $1 in my wallet. And I gave him my last dollar. Because on the cruise, I didn't have much cash because you really didn't need it. That dollar did not change his life financially, but I know 100% it encouraged him so much. He ended up finding my YouTube channel because I gave him my YouTube card as well, and we ended up chatting a little bit here and there, and he just said, thank you so much for the support, thank you, it meant so much to me, and this and that. So Manvan, don't tell me that it's just $1, not much. That dollar is so incredibly valuable, because it just shows, it gives me hope that this could become a more lucrative endeavor. And anyone who is any type of performer, or is doing anything that requires effort, doesn't want to just constantly do it for free. So you guys can, and these spammers can call me online beggars or whatnot. No, I am a performer and I'm an entertainer and I have a lot to share and I'd like to be compensated for it. Rock stars get paid massive amounts of money. People on television talk shows are getting paid money. So guess what? I'm proud that I just got 100 rupees from Manvanth in India. And I appreciate that. And the lesson again is keep going. Keep going, people. With your dreams, do not stop. Because everything is going to try to get you to quit. Your own mind is going to get you to quit. You're going to keep going, and then you're going to get spammers and people criticizing you, telling you to quit. Just keep going. Keep going. And KM goes 100 equals $5, sucker. No, it isn't. It's $1.20, sucker. You can't even do conversions of currencies very well. And it's not a sucker. I'm grateful. 100% grateful. Jay, I don't like Prime. I don't like the flavors of the Prime drink. They do not taste very good. What's up, Mustafa? Good to see you. Good to see you. And here you can literally get a whole month of Netflix subscription. Yeah, exactly. So Manvant, I appreciate you sharing a whole month's worth of Netflix subscription with me. You're a good man. Yeah, how is your health, Jesse? What else have we got going on? Yeah, thanks, IMR. The trolls exist everywhere, 100%. And I'm just going to get rid of that guy, KM. Put the user in timeout for 24 hours. That guy's called me an online beggar for the last 40 minutes. Enough of that. Base Ghost says you just got to yap long enough and the algorithm will promote it. Yeah, but here's the thing, but just because the algorithm promotes it doesn't mean people are going to stay long enough to like your stream, and they're not going to like you long enough necessarily to subscribe. And so that's what I take some pride in, that at least I'm getting more and more subscribers, which is a good thing. We're going to know that the channel is really growing when I hit 200 people here on a live stream. The most I've had is like 191 people here on a live stream at a time. When we get to 200 plus people here on a live stream, that will let me know that, okay, we are really definitely making legitimate progress. Yeah, thanks, Joel. Have you been to church? Professional beggars. And churches know how to do it. But I don't consider them professional beggars. They're offering a service for free to everybody and saying, if you would like to contribute and support the church, you can. But we appreciate you enough and love you enough that we will offer our services to you free of charge, even if you don't have money or you don't want to contribute. That's the difference between begging and offering a service. Professional begging is literally someone who's just on the side of the street who says, hey, I talked to some actual beggars. We got beggars here in Miami Beach. And I see this woman the same time, and she's got a wheelchair. And I said, I just noticed you're here every day. When I come here for lunch, this was when I was teaching at a school up the street. And she said, oh yeah, I have my set working hours. I said, excuse me? She goes, yeah. I said, you have working hours? Yeah, she goes, I come here from 9 a.m. until 1. I take a break for lunch from 1 to 3, and then I come back from 3 to 6 p.m. I said, so you consider this a job? And she said, yeah, this is what I do for a living. And I said, oh my gosh. So she's actually a professional beggar. Why is it a professional beggar? Because it has set hours, does it for a living, but beggar literally is just begging for money, doing nothing. It's providing no service, not selling anything. So that's what differentiates a professional beggar from a valuable service that is being offered for free and being financed through sponsorships. And that's basically what any of you are doing who give any money to anybody on YouTube, even if you're just watching it. Because that's the big difference. If you go to church and don't give any money, they make no money off of you. But in 2 weeks, if this channel starts to show ads, if I get approved for the advertising portion of the YouTube Partner Program, even if you just show up, if you watch the ad, I get paid. There are some of the ads, even if you skip it, after the 5 seconds, even if you skip it, a portion of ad revenue still goes to the creator. Which means this has nothing to do with the church analogy if you're on the YouTube Partner Program, because at that point, anyone who attends the church, which is the live stream, is giving money to the creator. Just so you guys know that. What's up, Nawaz? Hi, Sir Saroj. Darth Vader to the haters. That's funny. Manvent says, Manvent's talking to where am I from, Sister Rose? I'm from New York and Maine, and I live now in Florida. I'm in the United States. Pacers 420 says, new viewer, love your vibe. Pacers 420, I think I've seen you here before, haven't I? A lot of people come in here, and I think they have this, they say it's a new viewer, love your vibe, but they're not a new viewer. Or maybe there's just a lot of people who have the name Pacers. That's possible. By the way, we're at 15 likes now, which means we have won the silver YouTube live streaming Olympics medal. When we get to 20 likes, that means we become YouTube live stream gold medalists. 20 likes. So that's going to happen at some point very soon. Our topic today is keep going. I know my live streams when I talk politics have a lot more viewers. I know my live streams when I'm playing one of the characters get more viewers, but I think my motivational messages are important too. And I know it's valuable for some of you to hear. If you're about to give up, stop and just keep going. Don't let the haters get you down. Don't let society get you down. Don't let your family get you down. Don't let your friends get you down. Don't let yourself get you down. Keep going. Keep going. Keep giving it a try. Because I tell you this, when this channel, if this channel, I can't say with 100% certainty, but we'll just be confident and say when this channel is actually paying enough to pay my bills, we'll remember these days and we'll remember these haters. We'll remember that there were only 13 people watching at this point and go, wow, Monroe almost quit, but he didn't. He kept going. And I know it's going to inspire other people. I've always believed my God-given mission in life is to inspire people to go after their dreams, to keep going after their dreams, and to never quit going after their dreams. Because victor goes to the tortoise. Just keep going. Day by day, step by step, no matter how long it takes. I thought originally when I started to realize I was the live streaming, I thought I was going to get this channel monetized by October or November. And magically, it just started growing exponentially, and it happened before the end of August. So who the heck knows? Maybe things will turn a really positive turn, and maybe in 3 months, whoa, I cannot believe it. In 3 months, the channel's making enough money. You don't know. So if you've got a business, keep going. And what else we got here? Jesse says, I can't type in the members chat since I'm not a member. You know what's weird? They should make moderators, like we should be able to assign different privileges to moderators. Like if someone's a moderator, shouldn't I be able to give them a free membership? I think that would make sense. I don't know why YouTube doesn't do that, because right now, like if I did a members only live, I guess we wouldn't have to moderate in a members only live chat, because you would assume that the members don't want to have their membership revoked by being a spammer. Manvant in India says, stress is normal, inevitable. I was reading psychology. There are so many types of stress, I cannot say anything, but I leave you, you're strong. Well, there are three main types of stress. There's, well, I guess two types of stress. There's distress and eustress. Distress is coming from, the dis means negative, and eustress, EU, comes from the EU of euphoria, comes from the Greek prefix meaning happy. So stress is not bad. You need to have good stress, eustress. When you have eustress in your life, for those of you who don't know, I have a PhD in psychology. Eustress is what keeps you going. Eustress is what gives you energy. Oh, like right now, when I was talking about that Olympic runner earlier, that guy had eustress when he was on the starting line, ready to go. When he jumped the starting pistol and got disqualified, that eustress switched to distress. But they're both forms of anxiety. But there's good anxiety and bad anxiety. A lot of people do perform better under pressure, but that's only when that pressure is eustress. When the pressure grows from eustress to so much pressure that it becomes overwhelming, now it's distress. So for example, heart surgeons thrive under eustress because they like to feel that stress of operating on somebody's heart at that given moment. But if all of a sudden the patient starts to flatline, and then the power goes out in the hospital, and the lights go out, and and then the scalpel falls into the open heart, the open heart cavity, that eustress has now completely become distress, and it's not going to be good. So you guys all need to try to create as much eustress in your life as possible, but get rid of the distress. And Base Ghost says, my landlord doesn't agree. I'm not sure. It sounds very funny, but I don't know what you're referring to, so I cannot relate. NPC is non-playable character or something. Oh, thanks, Jesse. But now I don't even know what the sentence was above that referred to the NPC. And and let me see. I'm looking at more. Yeah, Jesse, it is crazy. There are actually people on the streets who make, and apparently they make enough money that they don't even need to wear those dirty clothes. But of course, they have to play their part. So they don't shower and they wear terrible clothes so that people will think that they're not making a good living. Classy says, what happened to the surfer bra? Surfer Bra is still here. My name is Monroe. I'm the mastermind behind all the characters on the channel. And every once in a while I come on as myself because doggone it, I'm an important person too. And I want to share with you guys my personality and some of my insights and inspiration from my life journey. And I hope I can guide you as well. Manvan says in India it's normal to be begging even small kids, just they don't have a choice. Yeah, very sad. I hear you. Hitting the waves, respect, bro. Pate Koner, whatever that is, says not gonna happen, buddy. Anyone who says not gonna happen, buddy, just gives me more encouragement. I'm gonna be doing a TEDx talk in Philadelphia in about 10 days. And basically the entire story is about how somebody told me I couldn't do something when I was younger, something really, really difficult. And 12 years later, I did it and was a huge success story. So thanks for telling me it's not going to happen. That's what's going to make me keep going. Thank you, UTTPCOP, saying I love your videos. I appreciate that. Congrats on turning 60 today, or 6 today. Congratulations. And someone wants to be the second UFC champ from Ireland. Mikey, I think you can do it. I have faith in you. But just keep going. When you get knocked down, you got to get back up. When you're in that octagon and you lose in front of a roaring crowd and it's super embarrassing and you feel like such a loser because you had a knockout in 3 seconds of you, keep going. Don't give up. Jesse says I should work for YouTube. I should. I have a lot of great ideas, but so far they haven't listened to any of my ideas. 1226. Oh, so that's fine. I'm not really that behind at all. I think I'm going to be catching up on this live chat in a moment. Who am I? My name is Dr. Monroe Mann. I have a psychology PhD. I am not a medical doctor. I am not a licensed psychologist. I have an MBA in finance. I'm a licensed attorney in New York and in the federal courts. I'm a Bronze Star nominated Iraq war veteran. I'm a professional YouTuber, part-time. And I'm a musician, I'm a singer, I'm a comedian, and I love all of you guys. If Jesse has to go to Philadelphia, or you want to go to Philadelphia. What's up, Jamie? How are you? Good to see you. Hello, hello. So, Jamie, I was sharing a story of one of the members who shared a personal story in the members only section. I didn't share that person's name because I didn't want to share it publicly without that person's permission, but I did share the story. And I was just saying we all got to keep going. And Jamie, by the way, was also inspiring me before, reminding me to keep going, to not give up. And I was trying to remind her as well, for anything that she's got going on in her life. We all have to keep going and get off the ground. Try it one more time. That's right, Base Coast to Coast. You tell him he can't do it, so he's motivated and succeeds. I met this guy, Knox Vanderpool, once at a professional wakeboarding event. And he has a clothing company called Say I Won't. And the whole thing is a very motivational message is, say I won't, and I will. And I think it's sayiwon't.com. If you guys want to check it out, it has lots of cool merchandise. And I loved the slogan, say I won't, and I will, because it's motivational. If you tell me I can't do something, I'm going to probably work twice as hard to go make it happen. Love and Light says, how do you get a thick skin for the haters? I'll tell you a story how this happened. So there's a thing called Internet Movie Database. And I'm an actor, and I've been in a lot of movies. I've been in some commercials here and there. And I don't know when this was. I don't know if it was before I was in Iraq or after, but in the early to mid 2000s. And they used to have comments on the Internet Movie Database profile page for every actor on there. And one day I went on there, and oh my gosh, I saw the most horrible things written about me. Compared to what you guys say about me here on the live chat on YouTube, some of the spammers, maybe not so bad, but back then it was horrible because it was brand new. The internet was still pretty much brand new. And some of the things they had, some people created websites called 10 Things I Hate About Monroe Mann. There was another website, Monroe Mann Should Die. There were comments like Monroe is the gayest person in the world. Monroe is the worst actor. Monroe should go kill himself. Monroe is a loser. It was horrible. It was so bad, and I cried. No joke. I was horrified, and I felt so terrible that all these people were hating on me. And I went and I reached out to all my friends and said, can you guys please go onto IMDb and kind of counter them? Because you couldn't delete them, and I couldn't report them. And for months and months, I was just, it was terrible. And you know how sometimes kids get bullied to the point where they end up killing themselves? That's just terrible. And I wasn't going that far with me, but I was really thinking maybe I should just give up being an actor. Maybe I don't have what it takes to make it. And I was just like, why are they picking on me? Why are there so many bullies? And then one day, I stumbled upon the IMDb page for Tom Cruise. And I just randomly went down to the comments. I was blown away. Tom Cruise, you suck as an actor. Tom Cruise is the gayest guy ever. Tom Cruise, blah, blah, blah. And I thought, what? They're making fun of Tom Cruise too? I went to Keanu Reeves. Keanu Reeves is gay. Keanu Reeves is the worst actor. Keanu Reeves is a failure. And I'm thinking, oh my gosh, two of the biggest movie stars. I just went to every other movie star's page on IMDb, and I realized every single one of them had massive haters. And it was on that day that I realized, if you don't have haters, you're a nobody. If you have haters, you are somebody. I realized the only reason why people spam, People never came and spammed on this YouTube live stream until I started getting lots of viewers. Why would people want to come and spam when there are 1 and 2 people watching me? Who are they spamming? No, the people spam because they're doing it because they want to publicly humiliate somebody. So they did that on IMDb because they wanted to publicly humiliate me. Why? Because I was starting to become a somebody as an actor. I'm not a famous actor. 99% of people still have not seen any of the movies I've been in. But I was an up-and-coming something or other. That's exactly what I am here, is an up-and-coming something or other. I don't know what I am. I'm certainly not a super successful YouTube live streamer, but I'm a successful YouTube professional live streamer. I'm doing it. I'm making money from it. So in answer to that question, who was it here? Love and Light said, how do you get a thick skin for the haters? Every time people hate on me, I realize I'm becoming more and more famous. The more haters I get, it means I am touching enough nerves in a positive way to get feedback from people. As Seth Godin talks about in his book, Purple Cow, you don't make comments about brown cows or black and white cows, but you do make a comment if you see a purple cow, because now that purple cow is remarkable. So when people start spamming and giving me hate, it means I am remarkable. I am worthy of remark. There are enough people who I am impacting that there are others who want to try to drag me down. So how do you get the thick skin? Recognize whenever someone starts to hate you, it means you are making an impact. And some guy based on my live stream the other day, ended up found my law firm website, and then started sending me emails on there just criticizing me. You're a Trump supporter. You're a horrible person. You and you Trump-tards are this and blah, blah, blah. I was like, wow. I made such an impact. And I was so remarkable that this guy went to my website, found my email address, and decided to send me an email. And we ended up going back and forth for about 6 or 7 emails, and I tried to remain very calm and just talk to the guy. And I did. And it's not bothering me anymore. So, love and light, how do you get a thick skin for the haters? Embrace it as an accolade of accomplishment. Don't consider it as a mark of a failure or a mark of a loser. I consider it a mark of a winner, because nobody criticizes people who are not doing anything. And I think it was Theodore Roosevelt who has that very famous quote. I'm just going to paraphrase it here, but it's easy to criticize the person in the ring from the sideline because it takes no effort to criticize somebody. It takes no thought. It takes no daring. It takes no guts to criticize somebody. All it takes is basically a coward, because the coward won't go into the ring. There's another great, I forget who said this quotation, but no one ever erected a statue to a critic. Think about it. There are statues of Napoleon. There are statues of Theodore Roosevelt on Mount Rushmore. There are statues of David. No one ever came up with a statue to a critic. Here is a statue of the most incredible spammer in the history of the world. No monument will ever get erected to a spammer. I forgot I had this poll here this whole time. There are 54 votes. This is crazy, but let me end it here. And it says 54% more. It was like, was it 74%? Yeah, 74%, I think, saying, I can't see it right now. We'll get down to that in a second. Anyone who asks to be mod doesn't usually get modded, just so you know. You need to prove yourself. You need to be an active member of the community and show that I can trust you. And it takes a long time before I know that I can trust you. So Jamie says, I'm fabulous. How are you? By the way, she is one of the new members of the channel. And you can have your name in green. You can get a cool icon next to your name showing you how many months you've been a member. Hers says N right now because she's a new member. And thank you, Jamie, for being one of the awesome membership supporters of the channel. And do you know Ninjas and Butterflies podcast, says Based Ghost. They're in Florida too, super cool guys. I don't, Based Ghost. Maybe you can introduce me to them and we can do something together. I don't know. And Jesse's coming to Florida to meet Monroe. UTTP's been watching me for a moth. For one moth? You've been watching me for one moth. How long is a moth? A mouth, M-O-U-T-H. Huh, interesting. Yeah, he's just spamming now. So, what's up, Yasmin? How great to see you. Oh my gosh, I just realized I think there are... No, I don't know. Never mind. I thought there was another... Okay. Jamie says, I think you're fantastic, Mr. Mann. Thank you very much. Technically, it's Dr. Mann. But I'm not a stickler about that. And so someone named Your Mom is here in the live chat and says that I don't have friends. But I do have friends. I have lots of friends. They're all here in my live chat. I also go do things with friends. Go to the movies, maybe go wakeboarding. But, I'm also completely fine being by myself. I'm very happy by myself. By the way, we're 3 likes away from getting to the gold YouTube live streaming medal. So I know we can get 3 more likes to make that happen. Come on, guys, let's do it. Be a part of this journey. That's right, Jesse. Why am I an IMDb? Because I'm an actor, I'm a film producer, I'm an entertainment attorney, I am a screenwriter. I've done a lot of things on a lot of films. So you can go to IMDb and check me out. And you should also search on YouTube for You Can't Kill Stephen King. You can find the trailer to my most successful movie. And let's see, why doesn't anyone believe me? I was not in The Phantom Menace, but thank you for that. And what's up, Stu Fault? I think I remember that. I think you've been here for a long time. You might not have seen me. I mostly watch on TV. And I'd see you later, Jesse. Go eat dinner. Have an awesome time. Who said that I'm comparing myself to John Wick? Oh, Philip, the traveling camping girl. Yeah, I am comparing myself to Keanu Reeves. 100%. It's a completely apropos analogy because anybody who's doing something is going to get criticized. Right now, there are no more comments on IMDb, so all that hating is gone, which is very, very cool. But I learned a valuable lesson from it, and it gave me my thick skin because I appreciate when people criticize me, quote unquote. I don't appreciate it, I don't love it, I don't look for it. But I can appreciate it in the sense that at least I know I'm making an impact, enough of an impact that people take time to criticize me. Yeah, you've been watching since July 8th, says Stu Fault. Let me see. Let me check channel activity. And yeah, you've been around for a while, I think. It says you joined YouTube 2 years ago and you have 2 subscribers. I just checked. I don't know if you just changed your YouTube name. I don't know. I'm catching up on this channel. Let's see. Manvent, I don't know what you just said there. Oh, wait, should I hate you then so that you become more famous? No, Manvent, you need a good haters to lovers ratio. And I need fans more than I need haters. I've had way too many haters in my life. I want to get more fans. And Philip Janik, the traveling camping guru. Adios. See you later. Au revoir. Zaijian. Sayonara. Das Vidanya. Mazel tov. What's up, STFU? I think you're changing, keeps changing his name. I think that's the problem. And so 75% of you say that members-only chat will hurt the channel. Very interesting. 75% will hurt the channel. Okay. I'm getting lost in this very unintelligent chat that's been going on here. Movie critic Roger Ebert from Siskel and Ebert has a statue. Love and Light, very interesting. But here's the interesting. So technically you're correct, but, oh, it was Sibelius, by the way, who said that quote. Sibelius said, "No one ever erected a statue to a critic." There's a difference between a critic and a commentator. A commentator gives both positive and negative. The critic that Sibelius was talking about was just a flat out naysayer who, no matter what it is just basically should have been no one ever erected a statue to a spammer. Like a spammer today is what a critic was considered, like very negative now. But now like a movie critic is considered not necessarily a bad thing. You don't have, she said, my sincere apologies, Dr. Mann. By the way, you can call me Mr. Mann. That's fine too. No big deal. I was kind of just joking. And I can't change my user that fast. Let's see. Let me check that out and see. Yes, you can. I just checked and it's the exact same person. So you're definitely not getting mod right now because you just changed your name 3 times in the live chat, and that's a big no-no for mods. If mods change their name regularly, they lose their moderation privileges or don't get it in the first place. And CDP says, what's the most recent book you've read and would you recommend it? I'm an interesting cat, CDP, because I constantly am reading many books at the same time. But one of the ones I'm reading in depth is this one, $100 Million Leads by Alex Hormozy, which is about how to get strangers to want to buy your stuff. So basically, you guys are strangers. I'm trying to get people to buy my stuff, which is, again, support me on the YouTube channel. I'm also a lawyer, and that's still how I make my main living. Contrary to a lot of the spammers think, I do have paying clients. I'm not just hoping that I make money from YouTube, and that's how, if I don't make money from YouTube in the next 2 weeks, I don't pay rent. It's not a situation like that. I can continue to make money as a lawyer. I would just much prefer, I think it's a greater accomplishment. I've been a lawyer since 2011. I've been there, done that, and I'd like to make money by doing something that I really, truly love so much more, was entertaining and educating. The other book that I've been reading is Superfans by Pat Flynn, which is not just for people who are YouTubers. It's for anyone who has a brand or a business that you want to grow. And it says it's called The Easy Way to Stand Out, Grow Your Tribe, and Build a Successful Business. This is another great book. And this one, if you speak French, is fantastic. Trouver son chemin de vie, which means finding your way in life. And I love, of all, it's very strange. I prefer reading self-help books about psychology in French. Finding your way in life, if I were reading this in English, it would be super boring and it wouldn't resonate with me. The way the French language is written, it makes it super entertaining. So, okay. And yeah, it's the same person, dude. Let me see. Yeah, I can see all of your chat messages. I'm looking at them right now. And, you're getting a timeout. First time. Timeout for 1 minute. Because you're lying right now to me. If there's one thing I do not like dishonest people. I do not like people who lie to me. And I do not like people who break their promises to me. If you lie to me, if you're dishonest and you break your promises, they're all basically the same thing. If you're a liar, it means you're going to tell people promises that you don't intend to keep. If you're dishonest, you're inclined to lie to people. And if you don't keep your promises, it means you're a dishonest person who lies to others. And to me, that is 100% not cool. Don't lie to people. Don't give promises to people. and don't take advantage of people's of their trustworthiness. Jacksonville kid, when was the last time you went diving? You know, it's so weird. I'm a dive master, which is the fourth highest level. It's an actual professional level of skydive. Oh, I don't know if you're talking about, I'm talking about skydiving or scuba diving. So tomorrow I'm going skydiving again. And I'm a dive master. I moved down to Florida. And in New York, every summer I go scuba diving like once every 2 weeks. I moved to Florida. I haven't gone one time. I brought all my scuba gear on the cruise ship, and I didn't end up going scuba diving. It's kind of crazy that I haven't done it. Skydiving has kind of taken over my scuba diving. And I am him. I have no regrets. Okay. Let's see. All right. Now you're just put a user in timeout for 24 hours. That guy's just feeling really annoying now. Stu Few has been timed out for 48 hours. And Love and Light says, si puedes. I'm not sure what you're able to do. What are you able to do? Read in French? Because that's Spanish. Jacksonville Kid says, what law do you practice? Mostly entertainment law. I have a business associate in Los Angeles who sends me a relatively steady stream of filmmaking clients who are trying to raise money for their films. And he has a consulting practice and he raises money, helps their clients raise money for films. And as part of that program, they get me as an entertainment attorney and I help them with some preliminary contracts. So that's some bread and butter for me. I also I still start people's businesses in New York. I'm a New York lawyer. So that's not always entertainment, but I think running a business in some way is always entertainment because you got to put on a good show in order to get somebody to buy whatever you're selling. And I'm just a general entertainment attorney. I have a new role as vice president of development for a new Hollywood film production company called Big Film Fund. And I can't go 100%. I can't share everything about what's going on. Probably in about a month or two, I'll probably post on my YouTube channel the video. We're raising $5 million to do something that's going to absolutely revolutionize the filmmaking industry, and it's going to be really cool. I can't wait to share all the details with that. But I'm currently using my legal skills to help out with doing a lot of the legal work for that company as well. And what's up? Have I read The Alchemist? I have read The Alchemist, and I remember not really loving it. Maybe I could read it again. Maybe it would resonate with me more, but I didn't. Yeah, CDP says, stop spamming. It only hurts the channel. I agree. We got Taco Bell here. So that person will be hidden on this channel. That's not cool what that person was saying. Not good at all. Manvin says, I was reading it, got so addicted. It's so good. Maybe I'll read The Alchemist again, Manvin, because you're recommending it. Thank you for that. And let's see. Be honest is better in, I don't know what that means. But no, don't be dishonest, guys. All right. All right. Yeah, I can't believe that person has multi-accounts and is spamming. That's so annoying. But 3M, I liked your only cats idea. I don't mind spamming if it actually contributes to the discussion. I mean, this 3M person keeps mentioning about only cats and only fans for cats, but I think it's funny. So that's fine. It's when it becomes really annoying. Oh, when someone says that you can't do something, si puedes. I only speak Spanish. That's funny, Love and Light. Very good. And all right, yeah, we've got wow, thanks 3M. It's all good. So guys, I'm gonna head out right now. I'm gonna go grab some lunch. I remember the title of this live stream was To Keep Going. And I want you guys to keep going. Forget the spammers, forget the haters, Forget the old demons in your head that are telling you to stop. And I'll tell you this too, keep reading too. Why do I read all these books? If I just pick up this book and I read 10 pages in it, I will get inspired to keep going. If I read this book, if I read a page in here, Trouver son chemin de vie, I will find something in here in 2 pages, 3 pages that will get me inspired to keep going. If I read this book, $100 Million Leads, same thing. Let's find another book. You know what? Even if I read this one, Biology Made Easy. If I read that, 2 pages, and I learn something about the human body, that gets me stoked as well. That will get me excited to keep going. The only way you keep going is if you get out of your head when you get depressed and demotivated. And how do you get out of your head? I decided, like, I was really depressed before I got on this live stream, feeling very discouraged. And I said, just keep going and talk about what you're upset about. And I did. And you guys cheered me up, and I'm totally awesome again, and I'm going to keep going. We got 20 likes. We got the gold medal on the YouTube live stream Olympics, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much. And Josue is here. Josue, I haven't seen you in forever. I haven't had you here in forever. How the heck have you been here? Wow. Good to see you, my friend. It's been a long time. Manvan says it gives so much perspective. You're very welcome, Manvan. Thank you for your support. Thank you for giving a super chat today. Every time I get one, even if it's a small amount, it makes me very happy and gives me hope. CDP says, take care, Monroe. Very motivational. Enjoy your lunch. Thank you so much. Josue says, I was texting my girl and watching a stream. I didn't realize I texted. Thank you. By the way, I hope did you text me back, Josue? I don't know. Madam says, hey, start with why is a good book to for business. I don't know what you mean by that, Manvan. 3 a.m. Try that for only cats. Keep going, brother, says Jonathan Dahl. Love and light. Thanks. Appreciate your time. And Josue says, I'm always in your streams. Is that creepy? Or is that fun? Like, I'm always in your dreams. Josue is always in my streams. I'm so honored to have a Josue in my streams at all times. I mean, could life get any better than that, ladies and gentlemen? I will encourage you guys to please, at the very least, go to youtube.com/Monroe Mann/join. At the very minimum, just check it out and read it. I put a lot of effort into creating the descriptions, and maybe you decide you want to, maybe you don't. But it doesn't cost anything but 2 minutes of your time to check it out. Thanks so much, guys. I love you and hope you have an awesome day. Keep going.